Alright, let's continue our journey. So, we talked to Jeanette in the asylum before. Let's see what else. Yeah. The Santa Monica suits. We need to go there and look for Carson. We are also looking for a Red Lightning Bird 77 license Gaikoni. So let's look for that car. Yeah, there are also some places. Oh wow, something's wrong with my keyboard. I just turned without me actually moving. We'll have to see if this keeps repeating itself. Yeah, we haven't been to all places, like megahertz here. This is still locked. There's also the hospital and the entrance to the blood bank here.
Hey, just back off.
Tattoo shop, we haven't been there. It's also locked. We can go to Tripp's pawn shop and see if we can sell some of the stuff that we have.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah?
How's it going? You, looking to buy or sell or...
Oh, what's your name?
You call me Trip. I own this shop.
Nice to meet you, Trip.
Thanks. You, new to Santa Monica?
Yes, I am. Is it that obvious?
It's not a big surprise. We get you faces through here night after night. Used to be more tourists, but now... I don't know, man. It's more like drifters.
Why do they come here?
Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. I don't know why anyone comes out here anymore.
It's going to be worse now with the serial killer on the loose.
Yeah, it's freaking me out, to be honest. I'm open all night and Santa Monica police don't rank amongst the nation's most worthy.
Are these killings happening around here?
Oh, I don't know. I heard earlier someone at the pier got ripped up like that poor bastard in Long Beach the other day.
No way.
I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's like we just get used to it, you know, just going our way, do-do-do. But this, I don't know.
Do-do-do.
These killings are chilling.
Indeed, you should be careful.
So, did you need anything in particular, or?
What do you have to sell?
Alright, here's what we got today.
Okay, so he has 2 books. We need research, the research skill to read those. I'm not even sure what I can gain from reading them. I need a higher skill level. So let's see if I can sell something. $0 for the wooden stake, of course. Anything else? Yeah, here we go. We can sell the estrogen, the watch. It won't let us sell the astrolite even if we want to, but we don't want to. Car stereo, we can sell that. And the rest we gotta keep. Let's also sell this tire iron and the baseball bat. We won't be using many melee weapons. And yeah, let's keep that for now. Alright, let's leave it at that for the moment. Yeah, I'm going to level the gangrel for a lot of brawling and close combat, hand-to-hand combat stuff, and also protein, claws. I want to be using that a lot. Foul claws that do aggravated damage. So here we are at the Santa Monica Suits, the place where we have 2 missions now leading us here. Carson, and also our main quest was Mercurio. He also needs some painkillers, and we want to go to the hospital. And we could also check our emails, but in our apartment. But I want to do something else first. Let's have a look at the garage here for a second. We're looking for a red car, like this one. Gaikoni, it says. So let's open it. Oh, and something magically appears. Okay. Another tire iron and a diary. Let's check that out. This seems to be 1 experience point. That's good. We're at 7 now. We need 10 though for our next update, for our next level. This seems to be a woman's diary. 2003. I met a guy today at the asylum. He's so beautiful. Oh my god. His name is Rolf, and he is from Germany. European men are just so classy compared to boring California boys. That's the stereotype, I guess. Europeans are more artsy and more classy, whatever. He asked to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. So she's a gold digger, sort of. He looks rich. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow and pick up something that won't me look like a big fat pig. Can't wait to see him. So this was 30th of April, and now we are in 21 May. I think it's getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week, and if it's what I think it is, it's about damn time. Yeah, something very special. So we kind of know that he... well, let's read on. I thought Europeans were supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. So this is the next cliche, if you want. Or maybe it also... there are differences in the law between the US and Europe in many places. Well, when it comes to nudity and stuff, there are probably really some differences. So now we are in June. I woke up at 9 p.m. today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday night, when Rolf was over. I woke up late again, so this is 4 days later. I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. 1 day later, Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I hadn't eaten anything was because I needed blood. He said it was all I could eat now. So he sired her. He made her a vampire. That I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from the local blood bank. So this all the places that I mentioned here are places that we can actually visit in the game. We have seen the door to the blood bank now, and the asylum, we have been there. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. Yeah, it's the power of the blood. What's happening to me? So we're in July now. Rolf said he's going to have to leave soon. He said people are trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. So yeah, we have seen the immigration trouble that he's having. It's kind of weird actually that you have to deal with such mundane stuff as a vampire, but that also is part of what makes Vampire the Bloodline, the Masquerade, a little more realistic. I guess it's that they kind of have to deal with those things, even though they are like that mystical creature. I mean, some are, some don't deal with that at all, and just like the Nosferatu, they kind of avoid every human interaction at all, more or less. Some prefer to be still attached and interact with the normal mortal world, I guess. Anyway, I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. This is actually so normal average stuff that mortals deal with can be a huge problem for a vampire. I mean, if you think about it, if he would have stayed longer in jail, like let's say for a whole day, and then the sun rises and he takes a look out of the window, that might be a problem, right? So that's why vampires typically should avoid the usual mortal business that they're used to from their life, from the previous lives. But I guess he wanted it to, somehow the I don't know, police, whatever, went after him, found out about his immigration status. Alright, stuff happens, I guess. He was arrested because his visa expired. There you go. They checked his visa. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. Yeah, and he's basically thinking only about himself. He doesn't really care about his child that he created. So this is hang on. Oh, so this is December. I haven't seen or heard from Rolf since the night I bailed him out. So he dropped her. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? And there's also, you can see that vampires have that that aura that lures normal people towards them. This is also covered by not only the appearance, but also with the discipline presence, which functions a little different in this game, but in the pen and paper game it's more like in the movies, like if you use the discipline you cannot resist the vampire. You actually want to do something for him. It's a little different from the domination discipline, where he orders you around, bosses you around, and you have to obey. It's a perverted form of love, if you will. It's a mixture of love and being a mind slave. So why did he do this to me? And we are in the next year or here. I talked with this guy I met in the Surfside. So this is the Surfside diner where we have been until 5 this morning. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. One day later, I met that guy from the Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. And again, a few days later, I brought E, the guy from the Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days. Now that the tournament, the surf tournament, that would be, tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. She's getting a little selfish here, I guess, like Rolf treated her before. I've never felt this way about someone before, not even Rolf. You could argue that maybe this is also partly the beast that just takes what it wants. It's like a instinct and very animalistic. And Clan Gangrel, which we are playing now, is especially in danger to succumbing to that beast. Alright, one day later, E kissed me last night and I couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck, so she gives in into her urges. But I drank too much and she can't even stop herself. She basically has lost control. And I gave him my blood to save him. She would have killed him otherwise. She was so thirsty. Couldn't control herself. When I explained it all to him, he said he never wanted to see me again. Understandable. What have I done? I haven't been able to feed since that night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Rolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I can sneak in, I can grab a few bags and get out before anyone catches me. So this is also what Jack said. Smiling Jack, by the way, is also in the pen and paper game a character. Yeah, so not all of the characters that appear in the game are present in the pen and paper game, but he is an established character in the World of Darkness. So he told us that you have to do illegal stuff to get by as a vampire. And that is the last entry, so we can assume that someone there maybe knows something about her. She tried to sneak in, so maybe she got caught. So we will go to the hospital and check that out soon. But first, let's get back to the Santa Monica suits. Oh, that was a little lag there. Persuasion, we don't have that, sadly. This door is just painted on. You cannot interact with it, as is this one. But we have the key card for this door. Carson's apartment key. What do we have here? Oh, that's a high difficulty. That lock has a difficulty of 8. Poster of a woman, Emalia, some kind of model, I guess. Silver ring. Oh, they're on the ground. On the table? I'm not sure.
Check, check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things.
Money?
Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
Okay, so let's take a look at the computer here. McGee. That was easy. That is the name of the woman on the poster there, Amalia. Now we have two options. Location. Nice, one experience. Found information about Carson's last case. McGee is hiding in the tattoo parlor in Santa Monica, currently at large. So this is the guy the bounty hunter was chasing. Don't forget the key to the tattoo parlor. It's on top of the TV. Okay. Let's take a look at the TV. Oops, what's going on here? I'm fighting with the bottles here. So tattoo parlor. I don't even know if we can buff ourselves. Lockpicking 1, yeah. No chance to get to 8 here. Dexterity, we also have only 1 in dexterity. The feats are usually a combination of 2 abilities, or rather 1 attribute and 1 ability. So in order to open something we need security and dexterity, and we suck at that. So much for Carson and McGee. And now let's talk... Oh, hang on, let's not talk to Mercurio yet, because we need to get him some painkillers. Right? Killing innocent humans will result in a loss of humanity. There's a gallery here, Gallery Noir, which means black, of course, but you probably know this. So, we have the ghoul of some vampire standing here, Nox. Let's try entering here. Some old lady.
Excuse me? No.
I don't think so, buddy.
I don't think so either. Whatever you think, I'm thinking about, I'm going to do.
What's the hop?
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen.
Alright. Okay.
It's a nice night out, huh?
A little nagging here, huh? So if we try to go
Did you hear me?
back
Take a
here,
seat. The doctor will get to you when he can.
she gets a little pissed off. Okay. It's not even giving us a seduction line like we can talk away into getting in there. So let's go. If you know what I mean. Innuendo. Yeah, not really, but anyway. Let's go to the blood bank. So we're on the other side of the entrance here. We have seen that. We've been there. Below 2. This should be easy if we buff ourselves. So we have to be a little careful here because we are not supposed to. And there are some security guards here. And it would be better if they don't catch us.
Please, get a doctor.
Girl, aren't you like in a hospital? Shouldn't be someone here. Looking. Shouldn't there be someone looking after your wounds here? Let's see what I can do.
Ah, my insides. It hurts so bad.
Alright. Let's take a look here. Oops. Ah, that crouching, man. Drives me nuts. Administration. So we have a computer here. Let's try to read the emails. LA Lakers. Easy hacking. A little help. Hey Danny, I could use a little help down here. Can you go up to controlled substances for some morphine? I'm pretty busy right now, thanks F-Dog. So, morphine, we kinda need that. Controlled substances. And he said, hang on. Go up to controlled substances. No, it's not for my personal use, you bastard. Smiley face. I didn't... By the way, the subject, Yo Mama, from Fred Dingo. I didn't know they were out upstairs. Maybe you can get some in Malcolm's office. By the way, your mother wears combat boots, F-Dog. So, upstairs, Malcolm's office. Re-amnesia. Oh shit, that's cold. But I'll make sure to knock before I go in. I'd hate to catch him in the middle of a pelvic examination. So they're hinting that Mr. Malcolm the dog is doing some sexual stuff, either with a patient or with one of the doctors or nurses. And by the way, tell your mom to stop calling me. F-Dog. Menu. Alright, what do we have here? Personnel. A lot of stuff to type here. Phlebotomist P. It's almost like flat bottom. Phlebotomist P. Phil Phlebotomist, confidential information, is a loyal employee and a hard worker, but seems to have various digestive tract abnormalities which unfortunately result in an increased rate of flatulence. Nice. The smell of these phenomena is nothing short of horrendous. It seems we may have to do something about him. Nice. Bill E. Bill E. Okay. Dr. Bill has worked as his clinic's internal wrangler since 1999. Alright. St. M. Malcolm St. Martin is a night shift senior physician. So this is Malcolm's office that they're referring to, I guess. Robert Roberts D. We have has never lost a patient. No one can succeed like Dr. Roberts. Son. Okay. Several malpractice suits filed against him for unnecessary gynecology. Nice. Or rather not. Suggest termination. Of course. So, some, I don't know, sexual assault kind of thing, while they're like sleeping. Yeah, so that's all, I guess. So we need to find Malcolm's office upstairs. Oh no. Oh, that is weird. A full 360-degree turn. I guess I need to look at my keyboard connections, if it's stuck in properly. Anyway, we'll do that next time. Can we get in here? 4. I think we can do that. Let's see. So nice, we have some morphine now. And that updates our quest for Mercurio, our side quest. Let's see if we can read those emails. Panacea. Tonight, email for M. St. Martin. Oops, that was a console command. I didn't want to open that.